Here you are going to check, like you'll be able to see your time. Do you understand? The second one here, the one I'm showing you here, stands for seconds. Do you understand? This one stands for minutes, and then the first one stands for hour. Like this single zero is for hour, then the second zero zero is for minutes, the third one is for seconds. Do you understand? So you can extend your timeline magnification here. Can you see? Can you see? Now this 15f is 0.5 second. And this one ratio 00f is 1 second. Clicking on this one, you realize that we have 1 second here. Can you see? So you can expand this. Can you see? You can just expand it here to know how long it is. Do you understand? You can as well come here to amend your timeline, like to amend the timeline here, the timeline duration here rather. Are you with me? Then this one, you can use this one to determine where your work ends. It's possible that you do maybe create a video graphics that actually reach this place, like this place. Do you understand? But you can just adjust this one at the top here. So when you render your video, you have just 3 seconds. Do you understand? Maybe you want just 4 seconds or something, or you want the full length of the video to come out. Do you understand? So like I said earlier, we are going to have a quick revision of what we did yesterday. That is layer masking and clip masking. Do you understand? So when I talked about layer masking, I'm very sure we know where to get our shape, we know where to get our text. So I won't have to like start describing that. Can you hear me? Please, if you can hear me, kindly respond with yes on the group chat, please. Yes. I can't see anyone typing. Alright, awesome, 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 awesome. Now, just let me take us back to clip masking. This is our shape. This is my shape here. Can you see? After doing my shape, the shape property will pop up. If you are using Photoshop version, let's say from 2014 to 2020, this thing will pop up. If this thing doesn't pop up on your system, after doing your shape, you can just come to after doing your shape, the shape option will definitely show at the top of your screen. Yeah, every tool have their own option. If I click on my move tool, it has its own option at the top. If I click on this tool, it has its own option at the top. If I click on this one, it has its own option. This one have its own option as well. Do you understand? So clicking on your shape tool, the option shows at the top too as well. Do you understand? So we have the fill, then we have the stroke. So I can just click on the fill here to change my shape color. Let's say I want this color, this one. Do you understand? Or maybe I want to test out varieties of color. I can just come here, click on this one, then maybe select the color I want. That is if the property does not pop up on your screen. Do you understand? So okay, you see, so I can just maybe click on my move tool to send everything back. Your move tool is just like maybe your home. After doing everything, you can just click on your move tool to just drop everything out. Then I want to type my text. This is my text tool. Realize that my timeline stick was here when I was when I was drawing my shape. So my shape is starting from this point. If I'm to draw my timeline stick to the background to the starting point, you won't see my shape unless I drag my shape back to where the timeline stick is. Do you understand? Now that clipping mask doesn't work for just shape, it works for everything, like almost everything. Now today's class might look somehow complicated, but it's not. You just have to pay attention to it, and if I can, I'm going to try to make the video available, but I'm not promising because just like that of yesterday, it took my time. I couldn't, I couldn't sleep, so I have to stay overnight to just try to work it out. So I just hope I don't sleep off on this train, or is it in this train? My English again, so you don't mind me. Today again we are starting. So this is my test. I'll just type something very very random, like very very random. Just a bit. So you can move your text. If you want to move, they call something transformation, like I said yesterday. Transformation means expanding, maybe expanding or adjusting your selection using this point here. Do you understand? So let's say I want to move my text. I'm actually shouting. Mr. Michael, can you try to increase your volume, please? I'm on earpiece and I'm actually shouting right now. Can you try to increase your volume as well? Maybe it's from your side. Can you hear me clearly now? Mr. Michael, please respond if you can hear me clearly. I guess so. Try to increase your volume. Actually loud. Please, is it like that with everyone? Please kindly respond if you can't hear me clearly. Please, I'm waiting so I can proceed. Like I just need someone or two to just respond. Alright, thank you. So Mr. Michael, please try to increase your volume or use an earpiece, please, so you can proceed. Now this is my test. I'll just move my test into this. It look weird, like having a black text on a blue background. That is going against the rule of contrast in design. So, like we did yesterday, if you want to select your text effects, you can come to window, then go to window, then go to character or something. But that will be a long one. Since you already have it here, this letter A here, that is the character option. You can just click on it. You see your text options around. So we can change our text color by clicking here. And change our text color. We did all these things yesterday, all this one yesterday. So I'm just going to like draw us back to it. So layer masking is just about clip masking is about putting a layer into another layer. So if you want to put this text into this shape now, you have to make sure that this shape is under, then this text is at the top of the shape, as you can see here. So what you do is just come to the center here. You see, the center of the two. Hold your Alt key, your alternate key. Once you hold your Alt key, you realize that something like this shows up. Can you see my screen? Once I'm holding my Alt key, something like this shows up. Then I can just click. You see? So my text is inside my shape already. Do you understand? So if I'm to move this text out now, the text, you can let me change the color of the text to maybe yellow so you can know what I'm talking about. To yellow, let's say yellow. Let's say yellow. The text is yellow, but you can't see it. You can't see the text because it's inside the shape already. So I can just move the text up. You see, now you can see the text. So that's that about layer masking, about clip masking. So if you want to know about layer masking, kindly check the first video that I sent to you, the first video on the link. Let's move to today's business. Doing a long one. Are you with me? Do you understand? Are you following? Hope I'm not too fast. Alright, so saying my internet is unstable. Say my internet is unstable, so I want to confirm if we are together. Please respond on the group chat. If you maybe just two people should just try to respond if we are still together. Just respond. Alright, thank you very much. Now back to today's business. I'll be leaving the group chat now to the video. You can actually open the video on your phone too. Let me show you the group chat. You can open the video. The link is on the group chat. The link is on the group chat. I'm trying to scroll up to check the link of the GT Bank video that I sent to you. Now today is when we start talking about this is the link. Yeah, this is the link. So you can try to open it as well then see. So that's the video. The first thing they did was the bank every so another video now. I'm going to open it now and where's my save? Because most times you want to design as well, you need ideas, you're just starting, so you need to gather ideas together and all this stuff like that. So So it says bank from anywhere comes first. Banks from anywhere, anytime. Let me check it again. It says bank from it says bank from anywhere, anytime. So let's do that. It's on a white background. Now we start. You type the text separately. Are you with me? So we start with bank. Start with bank. So easy. BANK, bank. Hmm? Bank. I taught you how to expand or test bank. And I can come here, a test option. Let's say I want just medium, not too bold. Test closeness shouldn't be too bold, like somehow close to each other as well. So I can come here to select my color. Test color. I'm using this. Let me just stick to this color. Alright, fine. So this is bank. So what I'll do is I'm going to duplicate this text so we can have the same font. Do you understand? I'll duplicate this text so we can have the same font. So to duplicate, I can just press. Are you with me? To duplicate, I can just press Ctrl J on my system. Once I do that, try to look at this place. Realize that the bank will turn to 2. Ctrl J, but it's going to be on this bank, so I'll just have to move it away from it. Do you understand? I'll press Ctrl J, Ctrl J. Now we have 2 banks here. Can you see? Let me go back again. I'm going to duplicate this bank so we can have the same font. So I'll press Ctrl J. That is what you use to duplicate. Ctrl J. Now I have 2 banks here. So I'll just move this bank outside. So you can hold on to Shift so it can be on the same line when you are moving. Hold on to Shift so it can be on the same line when you are moving it. Do you see? So I can just select my text tool and turn this one to bank from, let's say from, can you see? So I'll do the same thing again for this one. Ctrl J to duplicate this, and I can just move it out of this one with Shift so it can be on the same line. Can you see? So go back to my text tool and select bank from anywhere. Anywhere. Do you understand? Are we together? So easy. So you just Ctrl J to duplicate, move it away from it, then we have our layers here. Now I can select all these layers together at once. But just like I said, just these 3 layers together, I'll just come here. Everything is here, anywhere is here, from is here, bank is here. So just like you used to select movies on your system, if you want to watch movies, like you press Control, then you click, Control, then you click to select multiple things together at the same time. I did the same thing here, so that I can just try to centralize, balance. Just try to balance everything together at once. Now we have it at the center. You see? Now you realize that this anywhere is a bold font. So just click on anywhere, come to your font option here, then you select make it bold. Bold. Do you understand? Now you notice that we have anywhere, anytime to be on the same lane. Do you understand? But then let's start animating this one first. If you are getting me, kindly comment with yes on the group chat so I can proceed. Though I'll still proceed, but just comment with yes so I can know you are following. I'm hearing your voice. I know you are hearing my voice, but can you get me? Do you understand? Are you getting me? Like, is this straightforward? Alright, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So the point is, I want my animation to be like this after the transition. MK, are you just joining us? What I did was, I just type a text, then duplicate the text and move the text. Like, it's just like typing this. Do you understand? Just typing bank from anywhere. When I'm typing them separately, sorry, should have joined us earlier. We have time. I'm not sure if I can go back. Sorry, I have to continue, but you should get as we move on. So as I was saying, this is banned from anywhere. After my transition and everything, just like this on the video, I'm expecting everything to round up to like everything to be like this. I'm trying to check the video so I can. The video is also slow. Sorry, it's still loading. Okay, banned from anywhere. Alright. So let's do this. The first thing we'll do is we'll create the animation for, because I think from came in first before bank, but still all the same. Like I said yesterday, I'm expecting my animation to be like this after all the movements. Do you understand? After all the movements from outside to inside, everything, this should be the end point, like should be like this, should be the end point. So I'm going to start my animation from the end point. So maybe there won't be any maybe any problem with the size or how it is or the look or something. I want it to be like this. So I'm going to start my keyframe. Like I'll start adding my keyframe from where I want my animation to stop. Now I want my animation to stop at, let's say, 0.5 seconds. This is 15. Let's say I want my animation to stop at 15. To stop at 15. So I'll start my keyframe from here. Like we did yesterday. You just come here, come down, select transform. Can you see? Transform. Then you come to the first space here. So I can just move this one out. You hold on to shift and move to make sure it's following the same lane. Now realize I have a new keyframe here, just like we did yesterday. So this means that this outside is my starting point, then this is my end point. Then this 15 seconds is my end, is my like last point. So I'll do the same thing for bank too. I'll come to where this one stopped, just to, you see, but I'll click on bank, I'll select transform. Can you see? Then I'll come to the starting point and I'll draw my bank out. You hold on to shift, then you keep moving out so it can be on the same lane. Do you understand? Now what I'll do is just that, because I want from to come in first, then bank should come in after. You know, if I play now, both of them will come in at the same time. Can you see? Can you see? It doesn't make sense that way. So what I'll do is that I'll move bank a little bit forward. You see, I'm dragging back, sorry, forward a bit. So bank will actually just more like they're coming together at the same time. Can you see? So if I'm to play now, from will come in first, then back will just follow at the back. Let me play, you see. It should be faster, just the system and stuff. Can you see? It should be fast. But I think I'm doing a lot of things on my system. So on your system, it should be faster than that. I can try to adjust this to make maybe to bring bank closer to it. Can you see? So let me play now. So they won't be on top, like there won't be any conflict between the two, because from will come in first. Let me just drag it from here. So from will come in first, then back will follow. Can you see? Exactly. Do you understand? So when you do something, I'm sorry, I'm not sure if we can do that, Toiba. That's why I said I'll try to make the video available, maybe after the class. Time to repeat. Okay, what I'll do is I'll try to repeat myself. Like I'll try to be repeating myself, so by that you can try to like repeat it or something. Do you understand? If that can work out. Because it's not like graphics that you can just get. It takes time, it takes a long way. Do you understand? But try to be brief, so precise. So whenever you're doing it on your own, you're able to understand and get what I'm talking about. but you still have to practice even after the class. So you get. So let's just play. Once you play, bank comes in, form comes in after. Do you understand? And while I'm doing all this, you can actually start practicing on your side. So we have this. Now we need to bring our anywhere inside. The anywhere. So you realize that it's when bank gets to its keyframe here before it stops. Can you see? Fine. So once it gets to bank here, that is when anywhere comes in. So we have to move anywhere to this place. So it won't be showing why everything is coming in first. Do you understand? I mean, you should have done that on your side. If in case you want to practice, you should have done that. So let me just play. Then we have from sorry it's like this, just the how the system, So anyway, but I don't want the anywhere to be like this. The anywhere is going to come out the way it's out on the video. So to do that now, it's coming out from nowhere, as if it's coming out from inside this white background. Do you know? It's more like it's coming out from on the video that I sent you. It's more like it's coming out from inside this background, like inside the white, not like it's coming from anywhere. So to do that, what you do is that you convert anywhere to smart object. I think I said something about smart object on the first video that I sent to the link. The bank is a layer on its own. The bank is a layer. Sorry, let me just do this. Then when you are practicing on your side, just like we used to do it, then you get back to me, then I explain better for you. If everyone is like trying it and they're having issues with whatever they are doing, we won't move forward. Do you understand? You just have to pay attention to this video, then proceed. So we have this now. I want the anywhere to come out the way it came out on the video that I sent to you. That is coming out from nowhere. We don't even know where it's coming from. So the first thing you do is that you convert anywhere into smart objects. Do you understand? So you just right click here, then convert anywhere to smart objects. This is it here. Like I said earlier, you can just come to layer here, then convert to come to smart object, then convert smart object. It takes time maybe. Or you can just click on anywhere, then come here, right click, then convert to smart object. But before you do that, we have anywhere, we have anytime. Just try to duplicate anywhere too, which is what? Control J. That's Control J. You see? Duplicate anywhere with Control J. So you can just type anytime on it. No, it's on the same place. Sorry, it's on the same should I say position? Yeah. Anywhere and anytime appears on the same position. So I'm clicking on this are the two layers. So we have anywhere, then we have anywhere copy. So I'm going to convert anywhere copy to anytime. It's here. So I can just select my test tool and just click here. And just backspace. Convert this, turn this one to anytime. Anytime. Can you see? Now for us not to have any conflict in maybe the layers, can just move anytime forward a bit. Just drag it forward. Can you see? Drag anytime forward here. Then you can come here, you can click on anywhere, then cut anywhere. We did it yesterday. And just split as playhead. And come to the first one here, the long one, and just delete. Click on delete. Now we have anytime, we have anywhere, still the same thing. So we have anywhere, we have anytime. If my stuff is moving, let's say I'm playing like after the bank from anywhere, anytime. Can you see? Bank from anywhere, but we don't want it to be like this. Like we want it just coming as if it's coming out of nowhere. So what we do is just convert this one to smart object, convert to smart object, convert this one to smart object. This one, where I click on it, convert to smart object, convert to smart object. Can you see? So now the first one is going to be for this one, anywhere. Now we are going to edit anywhere inside. You see, converting to smart object means we are actually creating a new window for anywhere. We are creating a new window for anytime, but it's just hidden. We can't see it. So it means that we can actually perform something on that smart object window, and it's going to reflect on this place. So this is how you do it. I'll come to anywhere first. I'll right click on anywhere. Then I'll go to edit content. You see, edit content. It means I want to edit anywhere where it is. Edit content. You see, by editing content, it's showing me just anywhere. You see, this is just where anywhere is just enclosed inside. You understand? It's enclosed here, like it's not living anywhere. So if I do anything here now and I save here, realize that it's creating. This is our former window where we are working, like our original window, and this is the window for anywhere. Do you understand? The smart object window for anywhere. Don't worry, we do the same thing for any time. So in case you don't get this one for anywhere, you should be able to get it at any time. So please pay attention. Don't stress yourself. It's very, very easy and straightforward. Just calm down. Breathe in. Yeah, that's good. So I want this to move with 0.5 seconds. So I'll just try to adjust my timeline this thing here. This time is very, very smooth. It's very, very slow. Let me see. This is, oh my god. It's very, very slow. Very, very slow. Now I can adjust my thing to, get to, let's say, 1 second or something. Because this 0.05F, they are very, very small. Like, timing are very, very small. Well, fine. I think I have 1 second now. 1 second rather. Yeah, I think I have a second now. So I want it to be 0.5. 0.5. So what I want to do is I want this anywhere to come from below. The thing is that anything outside this container won't show anything. It's going to be blank. So what we are trying to do here is that we are going to edit anywhere from this place. Do you understand? So we let anywhere come inside from a blank space. So once we play anywhere on this window, it's going to be blank, like it will come out from a very blank space. But let me just do it for you to just see, so I won't confuse you or confuse. So this is where I want, like I always do, I can actually adjust this one first. So just be long. Here you go. This is where I want. This is how I want my anywhere to look after the transformation and everything like that. So I'll start my keyframe from where I want it to stop. So transform. Now go to my starting point where I want it to start, and that is under. So I'll bring it half from the bottom here. Can you see? At the bottom here. So if I'm to play now, let me just play. It will come in from the bottom. Can you see? It's coming in from the bottom. Let me stop. If I'm to play, it's coming in from the bottom into it. Now, what I'll do is, after all this, I'll just press Ctrl S. I'll press Ctrl S. So I have Add Factor. I think I said it yesterday. Once I press Ctrl X, whatever I do here is going to reflect on the original page. So let me press Ctrl S. I just did. Saving. Now it's saved. I can close this window. This anywhere window, I can close it. Close. You see, you can't find anywhere on this place again. But if I'm to play now, I say play, realize that it's just coming in from nowhere into it. Do you understand? Let me move this one first so you can see what we are doing here. Let me just drag this one. So you can see what we are doing here. I'm trying to maximize my keyframe. So let me play from the beginning so it won't waste our time. Let me just play. Bank from supposed to be fast after 7. Bank from anywhere. Can you see bank from anywhere? So once we have this one, I can actually stop my this thing here. Hmm? Yeah. Now move my anytime closer to it. So I'll do the same thing. Are you guys with me? Do you understand? Please say yes. So if you understand, if you understand, you still get the video. But let me just know if you are following me here. So I'll do the same thing for any time. So can someone tell me what I'll do, please? Same thing I did for anywhere. I'll do the same thing for any time. Can someone just tell me the first thing I'm going to do? I'm waiting so I can proceed. I'm waiting. So I can know you guys are following me. It's just like we're having a one-on-one class. Exactly. I'm going to edit content. So I'll just right click here. Thank you, Marvel. Yeah, it's already on. Thank you very much. Thank you, Michael. So I'll just edit content. I'm glad you guys are following me. Edit content. Can you see? So 15F. I'll come here. Transform. So I'm starting my keyframe where I want my transformation to stop. Transform. Then I'll come to the starting point. Then I'll just move it down. Can you see? So when I play, same thing is happening here. It's coming inside. Can you see? It's just easy and straightforward. See how simple it is. Then when you are done, just Ctrl S to save. Then when you save, you close this. Don't close this your normal window. Close anytime window. Just close the anytime window. Then we have everything here. See? So if I'm to play now, bank from anywhere, anytime. Can you see? Now we're done with our first slide. You see, just so easy, just so simple and straightforward. Bank from anywhere, anytime. Thank you. Anywhere, anytime. So I think we should just leave this one. Now you can just come here. Anytime. You can just break anytime here. You can break it, split up layer, break it. Click on this last one, delete. Come to from, because it's quite long. You understand? So break the long. Click on this one, delete. Then we can come to this one as well, the bank. Click on this one. Then break it apart. The first one, then delete. So we can start. So we are done with. So there's nothing like bank from anywhere, bank from anywhere, anytime. Now let me check for the second slide. Let me see what's there. We are moving. Can I check the video out? Yeah, the essence of breaking the test is that you can as well adjust the test. Like, we are done with bank from anywhere. This is our first, more like our first frame. Do you understand? This bank from anywhere is our first slide that will come in. So for it not to affect the next one that we're about to create, so we just have to break everything apart so that we can continue the next one. Do you understand? So if we have, let's say we have let's say we have from showing here, then we have to start another design on this one. It's going to affect it. Do you understand? So we have to just break everything apart. It can be a shape or a text or something. It might even be this background that I want to break. Do you understand? So let me check. Okay, thank you, Oloyede, for I'm taking the video anywhere, anytime, using any of our digital. This is just too fast. Using any of our digital platform. I think that is it, right? Trying to using any of our digital platform. Let's just use that one. Let's use using a digital platform. So the next thing we'll do is we'll type using any of our digital banking platform. So type our text again. Using any of our and using any of our comes first. Do you understand? It comes first, then so type this one first. Drop our move to. You can actually centralize it here. You see, centralize it. Then we can do the normal Control J to have the same thing. Breaking apart, there's this split at playhead here. Do you understand? Let's say this is Solomon. Can you hear me? Let's say this is from. I want to break from into two. I'll just click on from, then come here, split at playhead, and just cut it with the scissors. Then come to this one. The one I want to remove, then delete it. I think okay like that. Now this is the next. This one I can just drag it up so it can be at the top. Just I can just drag it up here. You see? So we can have the layer at the top. Alright, great. So Ctrl J to duplicate, so we can have the same font and the same. We want to use using any of our digital banking platform. So Ctrl J to duplicate. You see, duplicate it to. We have to using any of our digital platform now. I can bring the first one down. Can you see? Then I can write any of our. Realize that this it's actually easy but logical. Do you understand? We are using the same thing, the same method to create almost everything. Just that the way we apply it is just different. Like I told you, if they teach you one thing, use that single thing to create, let's say, 10 things. That is how you learn. So when I teach you this now, then you are trying to practice on your own. Play around it, make mistakes, try something new. Do you understand? So that is how you develop. That is how you grow. Using any of our digital banking platform. So I'm going to drop my move to so just to like keep it at the center here. Can you see? So like we used to do, this is where I want after the transformation. This is how I want my design to look. So I just come to where I want my transformation to stop. So I think come to let's use for using any of our come here. This is where I want it to stop. I just come here. Yeah, I'm trying to check my time as well as I'm working. Like I'm being conscious of the time. Do you understand? So you don't create something very slow, then the time now looks slow. This is 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, and I'm trying to follow the time. Like just think about it. How will this thing be if it's moving within the pace of 1 to 2 seconds? You understand? So that's how it works. So transform. And I'll come to where I want it to start. You realize that it's coming from under, not from an invisible place like we have for anywhere, anytime. Let's say from under. So I'll just bring it here. Let's say just bring it down a bit. Let's say down a bit. And I'll do the same thing for using any of our digital platforms too. So I'll click on this one. I want it to I'll click on transform. And I'll come to my starting point. And I'll bring it down a bit. So just where we did for any time, I'll just, this one comes last. So this one will come first. I'll just move this one forward a bit. Can you see? I'll move this one forward a bit. So when I play, this one comes in first, and this one comes in after. Do you understand? Now on the video, like these two tests actually fade. Like it's more like they fade. Is it faded or fade? Anyone? About which fade? It's more like they fade in. Do you understand? So it's not that you are seeing this using any of our digital platform. Like not that it's very very sharp like this. It's fading in. So like we just come here. transition, this fade. So you make it fade here. This fading is longer than the normal stopping point. So you can just click on the fade here, click on it here. You can drag it here, like where you want it to start. Can you see? You can do the same thing for this one too. You come here, click on this one. So you click on this, then you drag it into it. Then you can just click on this long, right angle triangle or something. Anyone, click on it here. Then once you click on it, you see the effect that you clicked on it. So then you see this thing that can allow you to like adjust it. So that's how your transparent, your fading will like end. So when I play now, I realize that once even the timeline stick is close to it, but it's not showing. So it's going to move, like, can you see? It's moving and fading inside, not just. Can you see? Now fine. Do you understand that part too? I need close to like maybe let's say 5 or 4 years before you can proceed. Do you understand? No one is speaking. No. Okay, fine. We have Mabel, we have Solomon, Mr. Stephen. Do you understand? Koiba, Itunu, Amida, Mariam. I can't call everybody. Hilary, like I used to call your name. Thank you very much. Are you guys on the? So where are the rest? Alright, good. So let's proceed. So I want this one. You know, this is let's say this is 0.5 second now. So I want this one to show for let's say to be here for like let's say 1.5 seconds. So this is from here to here is this is the stopping point for everything. So you won't calculate the time for transition as the time as the normal time for you to like be on the page. So using any of our digital platform, can you see? Fine. So 15F. So we have 0.5 second, 1 second, 1.5 second. Can you see? So then I'll break it apart like we did. So I think these things are things that we'll be doing continually. So you get used to it. Break it apart like scissors. Delete this one. Come here. Scissors. Click here. This one. So I want to save this file. So I won't be having issues. Maybe when something happened. To do that, I can just go to File. So it's not like I'm exporting completely. I'm just saving. I'll go to File. I'll go to Save As. Save As. So I'll save it as PSD. Okay, it's here. Maybe I'll do GT motion. It's motion. So save. It's save as Photoshop. Can you see as Photoshop document? I just save here. If you want to save anything, always know where you are saving. So it won't be like it's lost on your system. Save. Save. Now it's saved. And what's next on the video? Sorry, I'm trying to check the video now. After the bank from anytime, anywhere, using our platforms, then if stay connected with our mobile banking apps. Alright, fine. Stay connected with our mobile banking apps. Not from anywhere, anytime. Mobile banking apps. So the stay connected with our mobile banking apps actually came in the same way as this one, just that it's smaller. Do you understand? So what I'll do is just that you can do something. No, let's do it. Let's type a new one. And this is where our mobile phone is going to come in. That mobile phone I said you should download. We are getting there. You see companies that will like start requesting from you that they need someone that can do a mobile app or this or that or this or that. MP, you are typing something. So let's type. Stay connected with our. Realize that whatever I'm typing, like if I want to create a new text now, I'll make sure it's where my key frame stick is, so I can type. So once I still the same thing, man. Just put your exclamation. Okay, fine. Exclamation mark. It's here, brother. Still the same thing. As far as see, please note that if you are transforming, you realize that these are transformation movements. Thanks, man. I really appreciate. Then if you maybe your timeline stick is here, then you accidentally move a layer, maybe move this one down a bit. You realize that it's creating a new timeline frame. So if I'm to play now, once it gets where it's supposed to get to, you see, it's going to come down again. So you get. So be careful how you move if you are transforming. So let me just right click and delete this one. You can delete it. Delete. So stay connected with our mobile banking app. It should start from here. So I'll start my typing from here. I think it's on this side. It's just like we are designing. It's so easy as if we are creating a design, but it's simple and straightforward. If you know how to do this, I'll teach just how to input GIF animation, all these GIF pictures, all these moving pictures. Download them online, then how you can put them on Photoshop. We'll do that one tomorrow. We'll do the video and the picture part tomorrow. Stay connected with our. So, like I used to adjust. I think I thought of how to adjust my banking app. So I can. They are not of the same size, so I can just come here and mobile banking app. In case I'm right or not, it's still the same thing. If you are designing, design have rules, then have principles. I've talked about the rules of, let's say, contrast, that's knowing the colors that you use on another color. Then there's something we call balance too. Look at how this thing is. It's going against the rule of balance. We have different type of balance. We have symmetrical balance and we have asymmetrical balance. This is an example of symmetrical balance. Like balancing, you realize that it's actually balanced to the center. Or let's say something like this. This is an example of symmetrical balance. Like the layer is balanced to the center. Can you see? Here, the distance from this place to this place is the same as distance from this to this place. Do you understand? Distance from here to here is the same as distance from here to here, from here to here, from here to here. That's symmetrical balance. So in case you're even designing on your phone, try to put that into consideration when designing. Don't just design like this. Look at this place. You realize that this one's it's just okay. I think they actually balanced here. Do you understand? But I think because we're having something else coming up at this junction, at this point, and we should try to align everything to the left. So you can just there are ways you can align, but let me go deep. Oh, you get the video, so let me just do it. You click on the layer that you want to align, the first layer, then the second layer. We talked about this. Control, click on the second layer, and look at the top here. Now once I click on just a single layer, look at this place. It's blank. You can't click on it. It's not clickable. Once I select double layer like control, then select the second layer, then we have it's editable now. Now this one can allow it to align to the center, align to the right edge, align to the left edge. So let me just click on this. Pay attention. Once I click on it, my stay connected with a mobile app will align to the left. Click on this one. Everything that you see, it's all aligned to the left. And we have this one here. So normally I was supposed to create the same transition as this one. Realize that the one we need for smart object was because it's coming from nowhere. In case you want to create an effect like that. So but the one we need for this one is because it's coming from the same page but fading in. So you understand? Like this for digital banking and stuff like that. Now I want to bring my phone into this place now. This is what we'll do. I'll come here. No, I'll come here. Can you see? This one is a video group. This one is a video group. This one is a video group. So I'll just come here. Realize that it's creating, I think it's creating a group. It's not, whatever. So I'll just come here. I'll create a new video group. That means I don't want it to affect the ones I have here. Hey, my battery is low, there's no light. I have to go. I look forward to going through the video when the light available. Oh, sorry. Wait to go, they'll bring your light soon. So let's continue. Sorry. So new video group. New video group. Okay, let me go back. Creating a new video group to create a new group, like a new blank empty group. New video group. You see, we have a new blank group here. It's blank, nothing is on it. Can you see? This is it here. Nothing is on it. So I want to add media to it. I'll just come here. I'll select add media. Add media. So I can add media from my gallery. Screen record. Screen record. Screen record. Then copy my listing here like this. Oh my god. I'm coming, please. Chill. I want to copy my. Yeah, okay, so yeah, okay, fine. Sorry. I just come here, add media, like I did earlier. So I come to where my listing is. Can you see my window? You should be able to see it now. You should be able to see it, I guess. Can you see it? Yes, you can. Can you see me selecting my folder? Someone should just respond. It's cover for everybody. Alright, great. So I think it's on Mohamed Adepoju, tutorial elements. So these are the pictures I sent to the group. So I should be able to select more than one. So I can select one, press Ctrl, select another one, Ctrl, select another one. So I think the first one we had here was 2. I think we had just 2 at first also. Let me just select this one, Ctrl, this one, and this one. You see? So let me just open. It's opening. Sorry. Alright, fine. Oh, it's too big. And the point is that the media we have, you realize that we have, this is the first one, the phone. Then we have this thing here, the mobile this thing. Then we have the third one here, this one. Realize that my white background is not showing anymore. So you see, I can come down to the bottom here and extend it. I just come here where it is here. This is the white background. I can expand it like enlarge it again. Can you see? So we have it again. And what we'll do is that I want this one and this one to be inside the phone, inside this phone here. Don't be scared, it's easy to be inside the phone. So the first thing I'm going to do is that I have to reduce the 3. Do you understand? But before I do that, I'm going to realize that I can't do anything like this because they are on the same video group. So I have to, if I'm playing like something like they're actually showing one after the other. So I need to put the 3 at the top of one another. So I'll just come here to ungroup the video. Just try to ungroup video, ungroup layers. Ungroup layers. Realize that. So we have them. Let me go back so you can understand. This is the video group that I created. Video group 1, video group 1. 1, 2, 3. They're inside the same video group. So I can just, you see, I'm hiding it, I'm opening it. So I can just come to the video group here, right click on the video group, then on group layers. Now they are separate, they are on different lines now, you see, on different lines. So I can just move my phone. Let me try to reduce my timeline magnification so I'll be able to see everything. You see the importance of this timeline stuff now. Great. I can just drag my phone to this place. Oh, sorry, I'm dragging everything already. So I can just select just this one first and drag it here. I'll move forward again. Click on this one, drag this one here. And we have the 3 on the same but you can't see them because this one is above this one, above this one. And let me move my phone to the top. I think I did something about control bracket. If you want to move up, move layer up, like the bracket beside P. Control. So I want to move this one up, this phone up now above the rest. So control bracket 1 above the one under it, then control bracket 2, and I have the phone to be at the top. And next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to reduce everything to fit into the page. Do you understand? You know, I'm going to try to reduce everything to fit into the page. Fine. Let me just reduce control minus. So what I'll do is I'll just sorry. I'll select the 3, 1, 2, 3, like control. So I'll just, I can't see the transformation option here. It's at the top, so I'll just reduce my screen. Control minus, so I can see everything now. So I'll come to the edge here. If you're using the Photoshop version from 2014, or let's say 2018, 2020, let's say 2020, just hold on to Alt. If you press Alt, just Alt, and you feel like it's deforming or something, but it shouldn't deform. Hold on to just Alt, then reduce. So it's adjusting it symmetrically. Reduce. Now basically, my phone was supposed to show where enter after. Are you with me? My phone was supposed to show here, so I have to just. I've selected the 3 together, so I just have to just drag my 3 here to the starting point. You see, so it can be here together. Now let me zoom in. So the next thing to do now is to adjust these 2. I think my phone is okay like this. Next thing to do is just fit in these 2 into the phone. So I'll just control 2. I'm selecting just the 2 screenshots, not the phone. Just like the normal adjustment. Hold on to Alt, then adjust into the phone. Let me zoom in so you can see Control plus. See, it's just so easy and straightforward. Just try to fit in. Funny enough, the video was not created with Photoshop. It was created with, I think, After Effects. But now we're in the Photoshop. Now, we have it here. You can select how is it even showing on the video. Is everything showing in full? Are you enjoying it? I'm very sure you are. Yes, you are. Alright, fine. It's not showing in full, just showing, let's say, half. So I can just select the 3 with the phone, then try to expand it. So you see, expand it, then bring it down. So it's cool like this. It's cool. Yeah, it's cool. So what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to convert. Are you with me? I'm going to convert the phone and the other screenshot to smart objects, so that I'll be able to do the transition. The phone have an effect on it. I think it has a transition effect. Oh wait. What am I doing? I'm coming up. Let me check this again. But regardless, nothing spoiled. We're trying our own new thing. Alright. Okay, let's do this one first, then we'll do the other one after. Are we cool with that? I don't want to confuse you or do something or this or that. So what will happen is that the one I skipped, is just using the same effects. You'll be able to do it. It's just easy, but this is even much more complex than that. We'll be able to work it out. Like I said earlier, I'll convert the 3 into smart objects. So what I'll do is I'll not separately, together. So I'm selecting the 3. You realize that we still have one small point here showing the phone and this thing outside. Sort that one out. Don't worry. So I'll click on this, control this, control this. The phone together with the screenshot. Now right click, then convert to smart object. And as you all know, we can edit our content like um, double click. Oh, sorry, you can do it like that too, but not to confuse you. You can just right click, then edit content. It's easier this way. Edit content. Now we have our phone. You see, we have our phone and the 3 screenshots. I can create my animation here and just drop it over there and pew, we are cool. Do you understand? So what I'll do is that I need from this window, I need, let's say like 0.5 seconds, or let's say I need a second for the phone to move in. Do you understand? Like I need a second for the phone to move in. So I'll leave that. No, the thing is, once the phone move in after that second, then the effect can start coming in. So I'm going to like skip a second from this smart object window so that it can give room for my distance to move in first. Do you understand? So I'm skipping this 1 second here for hopes of that. Now you can see that we're having one space under like this, like it's overlapping. The designs are overlapping under the phone and stuff like that. So this is what we do. We talked about clipping mask earlier. You see, please no, sorry, that's funny. Just have to like think out loud, like think big and see the let me see. My English will start sucking out. So here's what we'll do. We're going to draw a shape that will fit in to the screen of this phone. Then we're going to clip mask these two into it. Do you understand? So this is the shape like we used to. I'll draw a shape that will fit into the screen of the phone. Can you see? So I have my shape. I'll just move my shape to where it is here. Starting point here. But you remember that the shape is at the top, and if you want to clip mask anything, what you are clip masking inside should be at the bottom. So control bracket, that is, or you can come to layer here, layer, arrange, you see, send backward. If you want to send to the back, it's command or control. This is shift, this is control, this is bracket, you see, command shift bracket. You want to send to just backward just once. So we are going to use command shift, but like control shift bracket to send to the down. So I click on this. So you see it sends the rectangle down. Sure you get. So what I'll do is I can clip, if I want to clip mask just one layer, like I used to do, I'll just come to the center of the two, then press alternate key, hold on to alternate, then click. You see, it already clip masked this one. I want to clip mask these two together inside this one. So I'll select this one, control this one. I won't select what I'm clip masking inside, but it has to be under the two, like they have to be on the same line. So I'll just right click on any of these two. And I'll see create clip mask, create clipping mask. So once I create clipping mask, the two will automatically clip mask inside the rectangle. Create clipping mask. Can you see? Now we don't have, you see, let me Control Z. We have this one before. It's overlapping outside. Now let me Control Shift Z. That is what we do. Now you can see. Now we have my rectangle here. Are you with me? And this is it now. Who is now? So what happened here was that this one at the top. Now I'm trying to do something related or maybe different. So I'm trying to follow the video, but I have to start playing again. But no problem, nothing spoil. Nothing spoil. Sorry, don't mind me. I play too much. So This one, it's been clip marked already now. So if I even move this one like this, if I move this one like this, it's not showing. You see, it's not showing at top, but it's clip, just like that clip masking effect. Yeah, you see, it's moving within the rectangle which is inside the shape, the phone. So easy. Now to transform, see we have position. Like we said yesterday, we have vector image, we have raster image. This is a raster image, it's not a vector image. So position can work for it. If to say we want to like expand it, like expand, we'll have just convert it to smart. See, let me show you something. The way it is now, realize that we have position, opacity, style. This shape, the shape that we have, you see that the options on that shape are different. Let me show you. See the options on that shape. Come on, babe. We have position, opacity, style, vector, then vector enabled. This one. Can you see? They are different. Now for this one, no, this one is a raster image already. It's more like a picture. I see a picture from outside. So position, opacity, style. Position doesn't work for shape, but it's going to work for this picture. You understand? But if you want to expand it and you want it to work, you have to use transformation. Expansion, reduction, movement as well can be referred to as transformation. But position is just moving from one point to another. You are not transforming, you are just moving. So, like I said earlier, I'm leaving 1 second for my other page. I'm still on the smart object screen. This is our original page. Shall you see? Fine. I'm still on the smart object screen. So once I'm done, I'll just Ctrl S, then all the effects will just reflect on that place. So let me start with this one at the top. This one is showing, and I want this one to slide out. So I'm going to chill. Let's say for instance, on the other page, the original phone, no, we are just assuming now, it's just more like logical reasoning. The phone will come in within the range of 1 second, and we are thinking 1 second. Once it gets in, we are expected to be able to like view what is on this page. This one, let's say that one should actually take, let's say 1 second as well. 1 second. 1 second. Now I want this one to now. Do you understand? I'm trying to justify with the other page that we are going into now. I'm expecting the phone to come in for 1 second. So this 1 second is going to be the transition for the phone to come in. But do you know that the phone and the screenshot are on the same place? So I can't move everything at once. But converting them to smart objects turns them to a single image. Do you understand? The smart object turns into a single. If I click on edit content now, it's going to refer me back to where I was. Edit content. You see, I'm back to this place where I can split the content. That is how smart objects work. It converts, let's see, as many pictures as you select together into smart object, into a single picture. Then you can edit it on another window, then save, then you can view it where you want it to be. Now let's assume this one is coming, it gets here, and then it's chilling for 1 second before this one now slide out. Can you see? Now position, starting position is here. Now we have our starting position already. If it should be the case of maybe a test or something that I don't want it to deform maybe the position of the test, then I'm going to start from my end position, then back to my starting position. We said that at the beginning of the class. So position, starting position here, then it should slide out within the range of 0.5 seconds. Now clicking here, this is where I want it to slide out. Then I'll just, like I said, hold on to shift so that it can be on the same line as you are moving it out. Hold on to shift, then I'll just move this one out. Can you see? Awesome. Turn this out. Let's go back. This one is for the next page. So let's just move it like this. It's moving. then that is sliding out. Can you see? Now it's revealing this one. Like it's covered, then sliding out, it's revealing this one. Can you see? Simple as that. And we have this one. Now what happened was that, let me zoom in so you can see. What happened was that when they were trying to like, so I think there's one zoom thing like that, more like a lens. More like a lens that was showing all this now and all this stuff like that. So here's what we'll do. I said because I'm about to do some magics or magic or whatever. Let me waste our time. Let's continue. Time is going. And we're going to do it just like you have on the video. I'm sure you are checking the video right now. Wait, let me ask a question first. Are you with me? Please respond with yes or no. Please, 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 please. Are you with me? Are you with me? Are you with me? Respond with yes so I can continue. I've been talking to myself this morning. No one is responding. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Sorry. Good. So this is what we'll do. We are going to make use of our selection here. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's just advanced. Come on. You can't make money with simple jobs now. That is why not everybody can do it. That's why you are learning how to do it so that you can make big money from it. Hey, video. Start to think, relax. Relax. Relax, relax, relax. So, please, if you want to say anything, kindly say it on the group chat here, please. Just on the group chat. Don't send me a DM or call my attention to anything. My attention is focused on the system and the group chat. Nothing else. So, this is what we'll do. We want to show this, let's say these internet services and visa free. So what we'll do is that we are going to create a selection, more like a circle. Create a selection, like let's say we'll draw a circle, then we carve this out from a circle. Like, let's just get there. This English can be so tough. Let's see action, like they used to say in movies. This is our selection tool. The rectangular marquee tool. It is a selection tool. If you guys click on it, you will see other options under it. You will see other options under it. Other options under it. Okay. Just select the elliptical marquee tool. So that can help you draw a circle. Click on it. Can you see? Now I'm here. I'm going to draw. My selection is on this one. I'm clicking on this other payment, this thing here. So I hold on to shift to have a symmetrical circle. No, if I'm going to just circle like this, it's not nice. Do you understand? You can right click and deselect to remove the selection. Like deselect. So you see. So I can just hold on to shift, then draw my selection. Can you see? You can even use your arrow button, the direction button on your keyboard to move the arrow, like move the arrow and stuff like that. So I'll just right click and I'll select layer via copy. Layer via copy. Oh my god. Alright, fine. Let me do it again. I'll right click. Normally clip masking something into something is supposed to be like this, like follow the one that you clip mask inside should have a line at the bottom like this. Then the one you are clip masking inside, like the clip mask layers should be like this arrow, following themselves. So when I now right click on this one, then I select layer via copy. Like layer via copy. Something has happened. It's splitting the two. So you get. I've copied the layer already. You see it here. It's here already. Let me just see. The layer is here already. This is the original. You can't see it because it's on the same on the same stuff, so you can't see it. So what I'll do not to affect my selection is just that I'll just press the Alt key, and just click this one like this. Now everything is balanced again. Everything is inside. So I'll come back to this one again. See, let me drop my mouse. This is what we created. This circle. Can you see? This is what we created. I can expand this, like hold on to Alt and expand it. So you see. Can you see? This is it. I come to FX here. FX. Select stroke. Stroke. So you see stroke. Stroke is more like an outline. So I'll come here. I'll select black. Can you see it's showing black? Okay. You can select the size of the stroke here. I can make it inside. Show inside, not outside. Inside. Can you see? Okay. Okay. You can use the side as well. Like just try to use the side. There's another way you can try to do this. Like, well, it's going to be a tough one for you. And I don't want you guys to have issues doing this thing. So let me just be open. So we'll do the same thing for internet service too. Internet service. So just like we did, come to this place, this layer, selection, select our internet service. Then we can Control J. You see? Oh, sorry. Let me do the Control J. Blah blah blah. Let me just right click. Layer via copy. Layer via copy. Let me say via. Layer via copy. Same thing is happening here again. Can you see? It's happening. So to avoid that, I can just Alt then click. Everything is balanced again. I can drop my mouse. You see, this is the layer here. This layer, I can just expand it to like expand, Alt and expand, expand, enter. And you see. Now the one thing about Photoshop is that just the way we have this stroke is called, they are like layer styles. Just the way we have this stroke as layer styles here, you can just come to layer 1 here. That is where we have the stroke. I can right click, come down, then copy layer style. I can copy layer style, copy layer style. And I can come to this layer, right click, then paste layer style, and paste layer style, and paste layer style. Can you see? Fine. So let me just move one forward first. I'm going to move this one here. Move it here. So let's say, what is this? That cuts. I was thinking maybe, sorry, I was thinking maybe actually cut this one out of it or something. It shouldn't be so. It's supposed to be layer via cut, not layer via cut. So, oh god, I have to go back, Someone following me. Oh, I caught the first one. Oh, I was like, I'm not supposed to pause, I was supposed to copy. So I'll just do something now, just do something quick fast, like real fast. So you don't have to, like, in case you are watching the video, remember this moment. You can just disregard whatever I'm about to do here. Like whatever I'm about to do now, just disregard it. This is one. Let me just what I'm doing, you don't have to pay attention to it. It's not for you, it's for me. I'm doing it to just fix what I just, to fix my wrong, what I just did wrong, and reduce. Alright. Now we are cool. Okay, thank you very much. So this one slide out. shouldn't be like this. Come on. Having issues already. Okay, this one. If you realize that something is sliding out of your thing, this thing, just press the Alt key, then click it, then it goes back to how it's supposed to be. So this one slides out. Then we have this one popping up. You see, like this one showing up as this. Now this is the layer. So just like it is on the video, as it moves from this one to this one and this one zooms in as well. Do you understand? So what I'll do is just that I'll project this one to be in the same position as this one. Do you understand? So let me just try to make them the same size. Alright, fine. So whenever I'm trying to use these lines to judge, like these lines to check their dimension. So position can work for this one as well because it's just a picture. What I'll do is I'll just do position. Can you see? Position. Then move it down. Press the shift key, then move it down. So once it's getting here, start fading off. What I'll do. Start fading off. Let me break it from here. Like I'll break this one from here. Delete. So once it's getting to this part, I'll just start fading it off. Like I'm trying to check. Let me check the video to see how it's done. See what it looks like. So it's actually different. It's more like they have a zoom. They have a lens showing everything. But then let's try this one out. Then right, I don't want to be a complex one for you guys. So let's try this one out. So should we try this one? Should we go with this? Kindly comment here so you can move. Should we go with this? I just checked the view now and I realized that they actually use a big lens for that. It might be a long one for us to do. So do you support that we go with this one? What is talking now? Are people thinking of what you say? Right. So just move this one, like I said, position. So you position this one down, like bring this one down. Normally this circle was supposed to be a zoom, like more like a lens, a big lens, like a zoom lens. So as I'm moving it down, you're supposed to like just fade in and stop. So this is what we do. Bring this one under. It can be at the bottom. So when it's fading out, it's going to fade into it. Like, do you understand? So if I'm to play now, so this one is coming down, like coming down. Then if it's fast, it's look much more better. So something like this. But normally we're supposed to have a zoom. We have to start going into filter and distort and all those stuff like that to get this thing done. So just do this one. It's just for you to just have an idea of how it works. So this, then this. That's that about this one. So I'm trying to make this thing slow a bit so that, because we are still going to do something on that page. I'm trying to make this one longer. No, this expanding this one means it's going to, like, the time range between the two is going to be a bit long. So that is just the benefit of it. I'm trying to let me check the video. We're going to do the ones that we can do because let me see. Then this one, then that's like down one, and do more, and the last one. Alright, great. Let's do this one. So No, we still have to save this one so it can show on the original page. So fine. So let me just stop everything here. Alright, no, I'll break this. Like I used to break it, like just break this one so everything can stop here. So I'll just press Ctrl S to save, Ctrl S to save, and I can close this. I can close this one. Now I have everything here. About our original page. I hope you're enjoying the class. I'm sure you are. It's not magic. So, I said we are going to leave 1 second for the movement. So this is that 1 second from here to here. Can you see? And this one starts from here. Start counting from here. So you see. Start counting from here. See, it's so easy. Start counting from here. Then when we get here, don't get here. Then once you get to this place, get to this place, this one is showing here. This one is showing. Then once it gets here, like to the normal place, then something else pops in. Do you understand? So we'll do that one now. So the first thing we'll do is that this is our start. This is our stopping point where we expect our timeline to stop. Do you understand? But first thing, let's try to do this transition. This stay connected. Like we did on this digital platform. It might be faster about this. Just come here, our starting point, transform. Can you see transform? Then come to the main point I want to start. Bring it down. Bring it down. Then mobile banking app. Mobile banking app. Then bring it down. Can you see? Down. So for the two to come in at separate times, just try to adjust this one. Let's say mobile bank time just come after. Can you see? Bank app can come maybe here. So if I'm to play now, this one comes in first, like this one going in first, this one comes in first. Sorry it's skipping, it's just the system and stuff. This one comes in first. Can you see? Then not the system, just a lot of things going on the system. This one comes in after. Do you understand? So like we did the fade in. Don't forget to let it be jogging your memory. Like we did for the digital platform, fading it in. This one too, fading it in. So in case you get this thing as maybe a job or something or a profession or something. Like I always save motion graphics on Instagram, maybe for corporate companies, for reference. I can extract content from different designs to just create my own. You know how to create your transition already, how to create your effect already. What you need is just the idea and that creativity for a start. Do you get? So after this one, you see it fades in. Can you see it's fading in? It's fading in as well. We have this. So, but I want this phone to fade in as well, like 1 second or something. Let's see where this one stops. Or no, let the phone come in after all this one. So that 1 second, no, we have 1 second first for the video for the phone to come in, then another 1 second that we leave for this one to show. So what we'll do is that we'll let this one come in first. So when it's about to get in, let's just break our phone. Let's just break the phone apart. Break it. Okay. Don't adjust the phone because it's a smart object. So if you're trying to adjust the phone, we have effects on the phone already. Do you understand? So that effect might actually go against your time. So just break it so that first part is gone. Just delete it. Delete. So this is where I wanted to stop, like my end point to be here. And just come here, see, transform. And come to where I want it to start from. That means I want it to come from under. I just go it under here. Can you see? So playing everything now, going along. This one comes in, this one follows, and the phone also comes in from where it is. sorry skipping, it's supposed to go smoothly, like smooth. But anyhow, I'm sure you understand. It was smoothly. So we have the phone. Then keep moving. We have this one already. It's already working around like this one, this one, this one slides off. Like we have it on the video. So when we get to this junction, so when we get here, see when we get here, we have this one here already. So what we do is that you know that when on the video, when we have this one, something slides in from, let's say, from outside. Sure, you know. So what we do is just that, you know, we are done with this one. We don't have this one anymore. So we just break our test, break the test, delete it. Second test, come to the second test. Come here, delete it. Bruh, delete it. Delete it. Oh, sorry, that was my background. Oh my god, sorry. Second test. Sorry to our Muslim brothers and sisters. I'm telling Muslim because I'm trying to like get us to round up. So do the ones that we should be able to do then round up. You understand? So sorry for them. Well, I hope you're enjoying the class. I hope you're enjoying the class. I hope everyone is getting the benefits of their money, even though it's, you see, it's much more expensive than the payment. But I hope you are getting the benefit of it. Please say yes, so I can be at rest and my conscience can be at peace. Please say yes. If it's no, say no. If it's no, say no. Or please don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. Alright, thank you. People are not saying yes, so people are angry. Okay, sorry. Alright, so at the rest with me, no one is just I have just Mabel and Stephen talking. Alright, thank you. People are not talking. So I can delete this mobile banking too. Now, so the point is that when this circle is on this internet service, something comes up from here. So let's say while this thing is sliding away, I'll draw a rectangle, I'll draw a shape now, like we have it on the design. But that pattern at the bottom, that pattern at the bottom is more like a GIF picture, more like moving picture. Just like saying they got a GIF picture and they like clip mask the picture into the background. Do you understand? Let's do this one first. So for it not to get too complex for you, just the basics now. To understand the basics, then you can be a professional in the long run. Trust me. You enjoy the job, but just don't work with people that will keep doing modifications, because modifying motion graphics can be so heartbreaking. Oh my God, you don't want to know. So I'm going to draw. This is my shape 2. I'm drawing a shape. A shape. I can select my shape color here. It's white. Shall you see? Then my shape color here. You need to come here. Just click on this one. I think we have this one here. Let me use this one. But the point is, I want the shape to come not from this place. Like, I don't want the shape to even show from here at all that is coming in. Sure you get. So what I'll do is that I'll try to, let me reduce this font a bit so the shape can have enough space to breathe before all these things start happening. I'm trying to reduce my text fast so the shape can actually come fast. Fine. So I want, this is how my shape will look after it comes out from wherever I want it to come out from. You get. So just like saying, when this thing slides out, it slides the shape. Oh my God. As if it slides the shape outside together. Do you understand? We get there. Now let us slide our shape. Like I said earlier, position doesn't work for shape. And moreover, I want the shape to come out from an invisible background. Now to do that, we have to use smart object so that we can do our design on a smart object. Then once you just bring it here, it's going to come out from nowhere. Logical reasoning. Just keep thinking like, how will this thing work? How will this thing work? How will this thing work? And the first thing we do is to convert our shape to smart objects. My God. Alright, Toiba, I'm very sorry. Like I thought we would finish by 4. God, I don't need to. So let me just get to round up then. Let's I won't rush it. I'll be straightforward. Then we'll do the ones. Wait, this is what I will do. This is what I will do. When you are practicing, then I want to send your practice proof here. You are going to send in the last part of the video. Do you understand? From there and many more. But it's quite easy from there. Is it? Please, can someone say yes if you think it's easy? You've seen that video. From where we have that and lots more, like and many more and stuff like and lots more. Then the other designs coming in from under, then text coming into the background. Will you be able to do that from what we've been doing? Yeah. Please respond. Please respond. Please respond on the group chat. No one is talking. No one is talking. Will you be able to do that? No one is talking. Oh. Hello. Wait, am I still connected? I am breaking my heart. No one is talking, please. I can't hear anybody. You won't be able to do it. Come on, man. After watching the video, you should be able to do it because it's more like the same process. Just draw a shape as your background, then the text transition comes in, like we've been doing. But when you see the video, you get it. Don't worry. This is. We have just 10 out of 25. Where are the rest? Alright, thank you very much. So I'll try to make the video. I'll try to round up so that the video can be available. So see tomorrow also. Or before the end of today. I'll do everything I can to make sure it's available. So let's continue, please. Let's continue. So convert this one to smart objects, like I said earlier. I'll right click, convert to smart objects, Can you see? Right click, edit content. So what I need is just to make sure that my video comes out from this. Hope you remember that position doesn't work for shape. Do you understand? So even on this smart object, before I can apply any effect on the shape, I will have to convert the shape into a smart object. Do you understand? So here as well, I'll just right click, then convert to smart object. Bam. So it's much more easier like that. I'll just come here, transform. Then this is where it's going to. This is my end point. So like I want it to come out from this side. So I'll just take it outside. Basket. Take it outside. Can you see? So when I play, it's coming out. It's coming inside from here. So when I save now, make sure the shape is long here. Like the timeline is quite long, so that to be able to you can just reduce it once you get to that place. Say you get to the original place. So I'll just Ctrl S here, save it. Now close. So when I get here now, then I want to play. Just move this thing to where your timeline is. So when I get here and I want to play, my shape is going to come out not from this white background, but from behind the phone. Can you see? Coming out from behind the phone. Shall you see? Let me just move the shape forward a bit so but you go to your view. Let me just move it. Sorry if I speak it, but I don't understand it, but so you don't mind me. Just trying to be free with everybody. So yeah, fine, exactly. So it actually comes our shape like when our shape gets here. I want the shape to be. Let me go back to edit content. Like I want the shape to be faster, so it can meet this art before it moves. content. Let me make it faster, like very very fast. To do that, you just drag this thing to maybe a closer range like this one. Can you see? It will be faster like that. It's just easy. Into S. Like I'm saying, it is not because I know it, but because of how I'm trying to explain to you. So it's just thinking, 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 thinking. They pay us for our time and for the logical reasoning that they can't reason on their side. Even if we give them the software and tell them how to do it, they can't just think the way we think. So playing, moving on. No anything is going like this, but it will be fine. So fine. Once the shape actually gets out, is this where the shape is? Okay, fine. Once the shape gets out, so you can have you see, once the shape gets out here, then we can type, this art is still here. So we can just type our internet services here. Internet services, internet, is it correct? Services. Like just together, services. No, it's not like we are doing any animation on it or something. It looks like this, I'll be here. This is the reason. This place, this one. Let me just come here and select auto. So the paragraph just come down. Can you see? You can make it bold. Let's say bold so they can see what I'm doing. Internet services. So internet services just be here. Let's say here. So just fade in. Fade in. Can you see? Fade in. So internet services will fade in like this. Then as it's moving down, let's just fade in a bit so that I think we've made a mistake on that transition. Like it's faster. This art to this place is somehow fast. It shouldn't be too fast. So once it gets to this one, I'll break this internet services. Like we used to break, I'll just break it. Can you see? Just the way I break internet services, it's still on the same place like we did yesterday for the Advert also, like we did yesterday for the Mohammed. After breaking this one, like this one here, I can have my visa fee. I did this one, and I have my visa fee, SAFWE. My visa fee. Do you see? So internet services comes in. Internet service comes in. Then once it gets to this place, then visa fee pops up. Visa fee pops up. Fading in too as well. Fading in. Do you understand? So I think our video is just 10 seconds. 10 seconds. So if you don't want to start, like let's say we want to stop our video here. Okay, fine. Let me just do one last one. How to bring that orange background. Do you understand? So what I'll do is just that we have everything like this here. I'll just draw my shape. My shape. That is the background I want to use to cover everything again, like we used to cover everything. If the background is not at the top, you can do the normal control brackets, go to layer, arrange, send back, arrange, send to front or something, so it can come to the front. You see? So this is the background here. Can you see? Now this is the end point for the background. Let me just drag my phone here. Drag my phone here, so it can't move. It's fine. So I just convert this background into smart object because it's a shape. I can't do anything with shape as regards transformation. Do you understand? But once I convert it to smart, you see, look at it here. No transformation. Or if it's in smart objects, can you see? Then come here. There's transformation. Do you understand? So this is the end point. See, this is the end point. So I just click on transform. Can you see? Now I'll go to my starting point. So let me just click on my move to starting point. Like I want this thing to just draw down from the top. So what you do is that if you're using Photoshop 2020 or so, or maybe 2018 above or so like that, Just hold on to shift, then drag it up. Can you see? Then drag it up. Drag it up. Then when you are done, you press enter to submit your transformation. So when you play, this one will just come from the top like, oh my god, why are you being slow? Sorry, I do that most times too. Don't mind me. So when you just play, this is how the thing comes down. You see? You see? Something like this. Do you understand? That's how it works. So if you want it to come from the side too, you can just draw the shape, like just draw, let's say I want it to come from the side or something. So let me just delete this one. So after doing my shape, transformation to the normal end point, then I'll come to this point and I'll just move it to the side here. Can you see? So once I play, it's just sliding from the side. You understand? Sliding from side. If you want to have double shape, like double shape sliding in together, like at the same time, you get like this one slides in first, and just come to this one, duplicate this layer, duplicate the layer. It's going to have the same, okay, it's going to have the same function, like the same transformation function as this one. Can you see? So you can just change the color of this one under color overlay, like we did yesterday, under FX. Come to FX here, color overlay. Change this one to, let's say this color for instance. So once this one plays, this one actually comes in. This one goes like this. Then when I play, this one is coming in. So I don't know why it's doing like this. Maybe it's just getting exhausted. You see, as it's moving in, once it gets here, this one follows. Can you see? Something like that. So that is that about that is that. So when you want to render your video, what did I do? So I'm going to just ignore these ones. So if you want to render your video, this is where I want. We have this one over. This visa free is overlapping. But like I said at the beginning of the class, you can use this one to just justify where you want your video to end. Just drag it to the end, like this is the final point here. You see? So you come here to export. You come here, this arrow, render video. Click on render video. It's loading. I'm very sure most of us can render the video, most of us can't. So I'm going to be so proud and happy if we are able to, do the last part of that video, just the animation effects of that video. So I'll try as much as possible to get the video ready today. It's going to take hours before it exports, just like yesterday. So maybe we might have to like shift the time for tomorrow's class, which is the final class, if it's okay by you guys, so I can be able to watch the video and be comfortable with it. If it's going to be fine by you guys, maybe 2:30 like we did today and so like that. Alright. So initializing video exports. After this one, you're supposed to bring out the export options and all those blah 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 blah. It should pop up soon. Okay, fine. See this one. So you can name your this thing here and select the folder. Then we have Photoshop sequence. We have this image sequence. If you select this image sequence, you're going to save your video as picture. It will be so much. But we have this one. So this one, you can select it. Okay, fine. This one is fine. It's an MP4. Document size. Do you understand? And the quality. If you don't want the size to be too large, just select your low quality. And you can change this one to maybe 25 as well. 25 frames per second. Do you understand? So it's going to like reduce the size because Photoshop used to like the size is always large most times. But that's just true. This one then you can just render. When render is going to start exporting. That's just about today's class. Thank you so much for paying attention. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your participation. Those that are not able to register for they're not able to attend the class today. We hope you guys get the video, and I know they can't hear me. So thank you so much. I'm ending the class now. I will see you guys tomorrow.